Be careful out there.
There's a garden. Rome built in a day. We all know the answer to this question. Why do people expect to rebuild?
Welcome, Warren. Happy to help.
After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. With every passing day, with every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process of research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to recycling of materials. The CREO, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. Does a garden loom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly?
I must say I'm surprised management was able to send someone over for the inspection, given the, circumstances. Well, anyway, I'm Dr. Gene Barrett, project lead on Utopia, head of R&D. Apologies, of course you know all that. So, let's get straight down to business then. We'd hate to waste your time now, wouldn't we? Please, take a look around. You'll find everything's in order. I'll just prepare everything for our little chat.
I can't with good conscience continue. We need more time. But they say we always say that. Mainly because it's true. Utopia is a better solution in the long run. It doesn't have the side effects of Resolve. Well, not exactly true. It has one large cataclysmic side effect. But instead of taking years, it's immediate. There's no stopping them though. Those people, those poor, poor people. We're meant to help them, right? That's our job. Otherwise, what's the point?
authorized personnel only beyond this point.
You're early. Well, good, good. Very efficient. Everything to your satisfaction. All smooth sailing here. On track, on time. Now, I'll just be with you shortly. I just need to take care of, well, you know.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of
The issue with the nanites is persistent. I don't see why I'm the only one that's bothered by this. Theoretically, they will hold for the mission parameters. Program determination only starts after 24 hours, by which time they should have completed their assignment. But this is a problem because somewhere in there is a variable we haven't accounted for. Now, I want to be on record that I protest in the strongest terms about the use of the current nanite profile for live use.
I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder and CEO of ReviewHaven. Gentlemen, thank you for coming. Pleasure.
Thank you.
But today, question time is
That's right. And I appreciate you talking to me at such short notice.
Bob.
Yep. Over the last few months, Creo has been viciously attacked by certain elements in the media. They've been propagating myths, inciting the public against Creo and you know as well as I.
Assets have been released from
They
containment.
sell their own mothers for a headline, and that's what it's about.
Please
Make no
follow the
mistake.
emergency protocols and proceed to the nearest secure area.
Sensationalism sells. These allegations of skyfracking, that Project Resolve is responsible for the increase in disease and disability.
Can we go home now? My leg hurts. Where's my daddy? Daddy told me not to talk to strangers.
So, you're Maddie then?
Yes? How'd you know my name? Did Daddy send you?
Are you alright? What happened to your leg?
Daddy and me played hide and seek with the others. They weren't fair. They hit me when they found us. But I hit them back. And they ran away. I wasn't fast enough to catch them. They didn't play fair. I don't like them.
I'm Warren. Your, dad sent me. He's really worried. Why didn't you call out to him?
Because then he would have found me. Don't you know how to play hide and seek? Is he angry with me? I'm sorry. I'll contact him, so he can come and get me.
I have to go now. Be a good girl and stay here so your dad can find you, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder and CEO of ReviewHaven. Gentlemen, thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Don.
Now, usually...
I'm sorry, Maddie. It's gonna be okay. Daddy'll make it better.
It's okay, Daddy. Please don't be sad.
No. No, it's not okay. I should have been there. I missed you so much, Petal. I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Daddy.
Oh, God, you made it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me. To have her back. Hold her again. They broke her leg. Those bastards broke her leg and I can't help her. I don't have anything to make it better.
What do you need to, patch Maddie up?
I don't know, it looks really bad. I'll have to reconstruct it completely. The tools are not the problem, but I'll need another leg from a compatible source.
You'll get one. I'll see to it.
If there were more men like you, the world would be a better place.
So this is your daughter, huh?
Yeah, this is Maddie. She likes you a lot, you know.
Well, that's great, because I like her.
Thank you for everything. I'd be nothing without her. Maddie's all that's left of me.
I should leave. Take care now.
You too.
Come back anytime.
There's a garden overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries.
For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured. explosives have been damaged. Potential security breach detected. Initiating loss analysis.
Over the last few months, Creo.
Followed some people to R&D, kept out of sight. I was too scared to get too close. They were blitzing anything that moved. They looked normal, but you just can't tell. Once I got to R&D, I could see why they were so angry. That's the first time I've peeked behind the curtain here at Creo. I wish I hadn't. It was always a lie. That's not obvious. It gets worse. They've got some weird Frankenstein cybernetics program going on here. It's just horrible. If Lydia ever got hold of this, there's a bunch of nanite researching too, and I'm not sure what that's about. She's still bugging me to find the board, and this has made up my mind. They've got some explaining to do.
Does a garden move overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all...
There you are. I've been waiting for you. Just wanted to thank you. And say goodbye. Job's almost done, and then I'll be gone.
Hold on. What's this all about? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm sorry. I can't talk about it. What they did to Mickey, to us. I know it won't bring him back, but it was murder, and he was helpless. This is about justice. They have to pay. They have to.
Will this help?
It will. You'll see.
Sorry, I have to get going.
So do I. Be safe, my friend.
Log 1. Date unknown. Dr. Lawrence Murphy, beginning observation. They're inside me. I can feel them. I've already begun to notice the first changes. The skin on my right leg is burning and itching. The texture appears to be changing. There are small black dots underneath, swollen and hard. I could try to stop the process, remove the corrupted areas, but I know it's already too late, and they're within my internal organs, mutating me at a cellular level.
I know. We're all impatient. But with every passing day, with every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process of research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. At Creo, our scientific staff labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together, whatever it takes, we will build a new Eden, a utopia for all.
We're definitely getting there, but the shock to the brain, whether psychological or by social trauma, is so unpredictable. At worst, they're psychotic. At best, the mental capacity of a 2-year-old. When we shifts, we bring that body to working perfectly.
Process and research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve
Hello.
the foundation. Jonah Gutenberg.
Good to see you. Come back anytime.
No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together... We will build a new Eden. A utopia for all. There's a garden bloom overnight. There's Rome built in a day. We all know the answer to these questions. Why do people expect to rebuild it so quickly? Make it this way. I know. Passing day. Every launch, project results evolve. Our process of research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. rebuild for all. Does a guard do overnight?
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site? Come back anytime.
We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way.
Now I see the real reason you're here. A purge. Is that their game? Dispose of me like Chavez? But I assure you, it's just growing pains. A little more time. But no, everything has to happen now. It must be perfect, or at least pretend to be. I won't let you destroy our only hope, just because it offends their delicate constitutions.
I've just received a communication from Mary Shaw. Name doesn't ring a bell? Well, it fucking should. It's Michael Shaw's sister. Candidates for the program were meant to have no families. This is on your head. I expect this situation dealt with quickly and quietly. I won't take that, you know. Years of toiling for the good of mankind. All that. Somebody had to do the dirty work. They were too afraid to get their manicured little hands dirty.
little too old for hide and seek, aren't we? Come out, wherever you are.
You've trusted me this far. We all want the same thing. We've looked at other ways, and there's always going to be risks. Utopia works guaranteed. I know the board is balking at the figures, but think of it as cleaning house. Problem solved with...
Lab 01 unlocked and open.
Snoop around on I'm afraid I can't allow So tell me, who is the real monster? The wolf devouring the sheep, or the hunter murdering its cubs in their lair?
Contingent.
Mark Dean, perfect candidate for the program. We pulled him off the streets and put him to work in recycling a couple of weeks back. He's a complete zero. We even DNA typed him to outside databases. No living relatives. He's so happy to have a place to sleep and 3 square meals a day, he'll happily sign the consent forms.
An inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
What the hell is this freak show?
This freak show, as you call it, is my legacy and the future of human life on Earth. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see. We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinalis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
So, these tin men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive the world of utopia. Our meat machines are inadequate. We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals, but as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
You're sick.
Oh, you moral crusaders. Always the first to swing the sword from the little corner of self-righteousness. Chavez was exactly the same. Always beyond reproach. Even when the first reports on Resolve came in. I don't claim to know the one truth, because there isn't one. Everybody takes sides, and always their own. Good, evil, all nonsense and totally subjective. Just children's stories. As we grow older, mortality beckons, and so we reach for the divine. Same fairy stories, different binding. The individual must be prepared to sacrifice himself for the many. The species is what's important.
So what about utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there, and didn't even notice.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But Resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
Warning. Security breach detected. Unauthorized implementation of contingency protocol confirmed.
Apologies for the delay in getting back to you. Your brother was transferred to R&D on the 17th. Due to the nature of his work, he will be unable to contact you for the foreseeable future.
Attention! Security forces have entered this sector. For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured.
Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down...
Hello. Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Scientific staff labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original. We're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology.
Security forces under attack.
The future of mankind brings
Requesting backup.
It is a huge
Echelon 9 team members, please fall back immediately to the executive floors.
We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. The Garden was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Building the atmosphere that happens so quickly. After all, I know. We're all impatient. Every launch, project results, all process research is on manufacturing efficiency, even down to the recycling of materials. Creo, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve, build upon the foundation of Jonah Gutenberg's original ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day you're going to benefit the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task. Together, whatever it takes, we will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. The garden grew overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect to rebuild?
Do you require assistance, Warren? Have a nice day, Warren.
After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. With every passing day, with every launch, project results evolve. Our process and research is ongoing. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. Creo.
hazard detected. Defense mechanism activated. Mickey used to say I took his breath away. Guess it wasn't just him.
I finally found them. Stared into their trembling faces. There was no guilt there, no regret. I never felt so much hate. All I could see was your face, still lifeless. And I'd always been so full of love and laughter. I'm doing this for you, Mickey. I love you, and they won't get away with it. Hey, there's no justice. We have to make our own, right? Only Hobbs is left now, hiding in Ops. He's a coward, like the rest, but it won't save him.
Move on, worker. The area is not safe. I recommend... Oh! It's you! How are you doing, Mr. White Knight?
This is not a scheduled break time. Do you require assistance, Warren?
You're back. I can't tell you how relieved I am. Security's starting a major operation down in R&D. I was worried you'd get caught up in it. I'm so glad you're back. I can't imagine what it's like out there. The data I'm receiving, they're cries for help. The fading signals, they're people. They're people and they're dying. And there's nothing I can do. I'm afraid. The situation's out of control. And it's getting worse. We have to do something. We need to release the lockdown on the executive floors. There'll be someone here who can help.
You really want me to go up there, don't you?
It's the best option we've got. I mean, we're not coming up with any solution. We're just surviving. We need to find a way to stop this and get help. That's what matters. The Executive Forum is our best chance. It's been in lockdown since it all went crazy. We need to get people out. People who can fix things.
Fine. Assuming I want to, how would I even get to the Executive Forum?
You're not gonna like this. There's no chance of getting through the usual way. But now that most of security is roaming the factory, their headquarters should be pretty much wide open, and it leads directly to the Executive Forum.
Fabulous. Imagine my enthusiasm.
I know. No matter which route you take, you'll need security clearance. And there's only one logical place to find that. Security HQ. I'm sure most of them are out on the floor or in R&D. This is your best chance, Warren. Take it.
You ever heard of Project Utopia?
No. But then I don't know most of what goes on around here. Do you think it has anything to do with what happened?
I don't know yet, but something's wrong.
Well, just don't do anything rash, please. We can't afford to lose our nerve and play on a hunch. Not now. The board would know. If it's got anything to do with the current situation, we should try and inform them as soon as possible.
Have you managed to gain access to any of the systems yet?
Not really. Most of the electrics are fried. The systems seem to reboot, but something's overwriting it. This isn't really my field. I'm lost here. We need someone who understands how it all works. Maybe they can break it down and call help in.
All right, I'm on my way.
Get out of there as soon as you can.
Fuck 'em, they think they're so high and mighty. Yeah, I hope you're reading this, you tossers. Echelon 9, what a joke. You think they'd share some info out of professional courtesy, but no, classified. Bunch of butt munchers. I'm telling you, it's goddamn ridiculous. We're all doing the same job, right?